out Ashley Myers to help me go through this bag because it is $100 off, which is an incredible markdown. It ships for free. It looks like, again, a little more structure, which I love, but you can fit everything inside of it, and there's a couple ways to carry it too. $46 and change on Easy Pay, your new favorite bag that gets better with time in these leathers. This is the black. In the middle, or I'm sorry, this is the carbon.
Actually, yes, that is the carbon.
This is the carbon that I have next to the black, which is a little bit deeper, so you'll see them when they're side by side. So carbon, black, and then Ashley, you have the beige.
I do have the beige. This is truly my favorite Frye bag. I went to their headquarters in the Empire State Building, and in their showroom, this is the one that had that spotlight on for me. I walked right in and I was like, oh my gosh, tell me about this one. So we just launched this bag this fall. This is in this gorgeous beige. We have a vintage hardware here that really is that throwback clasp here, that press and release. All of our top stitching that really makes us well known. We have been perfecting luxurious leather for over 150 years. And this bag is not only high quality, but on trend, but also has that timeless feel to it as well.
Why don't we take a look around and go inside of it? And I will tell you it's 12 inches by almost 8 inches, so it holds it all.
Exactly. I personally use this bag. I go around the main line, all my shopping. This is the bag that I'm carrying on a daily basis. I love that the functioning handle goes from crossbody to shoulder with this awesome metal, this really cool chain link, and then we can actually change the length here as well, so it's adjustable. Again, for me, it's all about this gorgeous leather, this beautiful closure here that's kind of throwback vintage. All you have to do is press on these snaps here, and that flap just opens right up. It's actually really incredibly easy. I've got a great closure here, or excuse me, a pocket here to put your cell phone or whatever else in here. And then on the inside, I can show you that there's my wallet and my larger iPhone. And what I love about this bag is the shape that it has. So I can really get a lot of stuff in, but it's still got that smaller size. I've got a zip pocket in the back, and if I flip it around, I can show you we've got 2 slip pockets here. And then from the back, we actually also have a magnetic closure flap as well. So there's lots of places to put your stuff, to get really organized, and to show off all this gorgeous leather, all of that hand burnishing that you're going to see around the edges here. That really is how we finish off the leather, where it's darker here. It's like a wax that we put on here that finishes that off. It's really is so high quality, and trust me, I put this thing through a ton of wear and tear.
She told me you've been carrying it for like months.
Yeah, for months, and let me tell you, it is withstanding my lifestyle of lots of stuff inside of it.
Why don't we go over and we'll bring the bags over, so I'll hand one off to Talia, because okay, so let's look at, Adrian has on the carbon, all right, which is like a deep gray. I'm gonna give Talia the black, so that one's gonna be like your deepest. They both have beautiful silver tone hardware. And then you have the beige, which has more of that gold tone hardware.
Exactly, so the silver hardware that we're seeing on the black and the carbon is that vintage feeling. Truly, that clasp is so easy to open. All you do is press the buttons together and it just flaps right open. Really easy, very functional, but has that weight that I love. So when you have that closure, it really is nice, but when you open it, it flaps right open. You can see inside the entire purse. Again, what I want to point out really is the leather that we're seeing here. This is this high quality leather. It's so well done. All those marks are meant to be there. Everything is hand stitched. It has been touched by so many people through our company. It is well loved, and it really truly only gets better over time. So the story that it's going to tell before you open it is beautiful, and then that story while you're carrying it is your story. It's your experience.
And I love that you can do it longer shoulder, the way Talia has, and then when you want to pull up the both straps together, it becomes more short shoulder.
Exactly.
Or anywhere in between. That is the black. Adrian has the carbon, which is like your beautiful deep gray, almost like with a hint of gray blue. And then Ashley has the beige, which is going to be beautiful for spring. These bags are $100 off. This is how you invest in quality that will like outlast you. You know, you pass it down kind of thing, for free shipping and a $46 and change easy pay. And I like this style because a lot of times I'm used to seeing Frye with more loose style silhouettes that don't have as much structure.
Yes.
I like that this has a little more structure because if you want to be able to really dress it up, you can walk into a fancy party or a dinner or a church or whatever, and you'll feel so, or work, you don't feel like you're wearing a day bag. You know, when you go into those occasions, this is really day or night.
Absolutely. We wanted to give you something very sophisticated, on trend, but still owns that timeless feeling. And that leather is what you're gonna get with that quality, but the chain, the clasp is gonna bring you back to that modern day, but yet also vintage. And that beautiful silhouette of that V-shaped flap that we have here in the front, it just draws your eye in. The structure, but yet the softness of it. So it really has this kind of like yin-yang feeling that's happening with it. And I think that's what has drawn me to this bag. You know, bags are so incredibly personal, and how you use them and wear them is really says so much about you. But I love this bag because it has that feeling of accessorizing, but it's so understated. So it's got that linking, all of our gorgeous top stitching and that hardware, but it's so soft with that leather.
Beige, black, carbon.
And carbon is our new gorgeous gray that we launched this fall too. It's a perfect neutral if you can't decide between the beige and black.
$100 off. A369559. Ashley, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Time for a little furry fashionistas. There's my Liam. Let's take a look at your fur babies. Thank you, thank you.